From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for Friday, May 13th. An Indiana judge bounced from the bench. A new COVID leader issues a warning, and the roars return to Indianapolis Motor Speedway today. Next. A judge in southern Indiana faces criminal charges and is suspended from the bench. Sabrina Bell is accused of hitting her ex-husband in front of their two children during a scheduled visit. Bell has faced legal trouble before. She's one of three judges involved in a shooting outside of White Castle in downtown Indianapolis back in 2019. Indiana's appeals court has overturned the murder conviction of a man from Gary sentenced last year to 115 years in prison for a deadly shooting. The judge on the panel writes that the evidence against Marquise Young comes nowhere close to proof beyond reasonable doubt. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul is defying leaders in both parties and has delayed until next week at least Senate approval of an additional $40 billion to help Ukraine in its war with Russia. The Senate was poised to debate the measure and vote in quick fashion, but Paul denied the unanimous agreement needed to proceed. The new White House COVID-19 coordinator is issuing a dire warning. Dr. Ashish Jha says in an Associated Press interview that the U.S. will be increasingly vulnerable to the virus this fall and winter if Congress does not quickly approve new funding for vaccines and treatments. He says the virus is adapting to be more contagious just as vaccine immunity is waning. Qualifying is today for this weekend's GMR Grand Prix at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Cars are slotted into spots based on the fastest laps in a series of open sessions. The Miami Heat are the first team to lock in a place in the NBA Conference Finals. They beat the 76ers last night to close out the semifinal series. The Mavericks lost to Phoenix, ending their series to a seventh game. Sunny and warm again today, bit more humid too. High should hit the mid-80s. Rain returns for the weekend. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.